Hello everyone, well it's another day closer to Christmas and time to open my Advent box again. So without any further ado, let's lift the lid and see what we have inside today. What? Somebody having a joke with me? Normally when I lift the lid of my Advent box there's something quite nice inside, but today they've put a load of dirt in it. Never mind my bag of filth, this is a box of filth. There's dust, there's fluff, there's pet hairs. I can even see some rolled oats in there. What am I expected to do with that? Well folks, I'll tell you what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to pop it onto my living room carpet and then I'm going to test 3 random vacuum cleaners from my collection and see which one comes out on top. Well folks, before I reveal the 3 vacuum cleaners I'll be testing out today, I think I better throw all this dirt on the carpet, don't you? So, let's just go for it, shall we? Oops. That was a bit of a mistake. Never mind. Let's hope there's not a power cut. Okay, I'll spread this out a bit more. It's in one big pile at the moment. Wait for the dust to settle and then I'll get the 3 vacuum cleaners out. So at the far end we have the bagged Panasonic Icon, rated at 1600 watts. That's a twin motored vacuum cleaner. Then we have the 350 watt bagged Oreck. And finally the 1000 watt Electrolux Chic Contour. Right, I'm going to pass each one of these vacuum cleaners forward and back through the middle of this mess and we'll see which one picks up the most. Okay then, I've got all 3 vacuum cleaners plugged in and ready for action. So I'm going to start with the Electrolux Contour Chic. That's the rating green colour. Then I'm going to use the Oreck and finally the purple Panasonic Icon. Okay, let's see how this vintage-ish Electrolux Contour does. Not bad at all. I don't know if it picked up on camera, you probably couldn't see, but on the forward pass it did leave quite a lot of dirt. But when I pulled the machine back it removed a lot more. But it's not done fantastic. There's certainly a little line of shame here and an even bigger line of shame. This must be, yes, that's where the belt is, you see, on that side. So obviously it's not going to have much effect on the dirt where the belt guard is. Okay, well I can't rate it. We'll wait until the end of the test to see which cleaner comes out on top. But it's not done a bad job. Okay then, it's time to see how the Oreck cleans up. Now the Oreck is different from the other 2 cleaners because it's what's called a dirty fan cleaner. So all the dirt that passes through the machine passes through the fan. The other 2 are clean air machines. So I'm hoping that there's nothing hard or sharp that could possibly damage the fan of the Oreck. I think it'll be okay. So again we'll pass the Oreck forward and back through the middle of this dirt. Cover your ears, the Oreck is quite noisy. That's a bit smelly. Well, I would say, to be honest, try and walk through the muck, I would say the Oreck has done better. Surprisingly, it's done better than the Electrolux. Definitely. It seems to have made a cleaner sweep. There doesn't seem to be any snow ploughing. The Electrolux did snow plough a little bit of the larger fluff and hairs, but the Oreck, that's not bad at all. Certainly better than the Electrolux, but not by much. Let's say the Electrolux, I don't know, 3 out of 5 and the Oreck 4 out of 5. Okay, finally the Panasonic Icon. Let's see how that does. Now the Panasonic Icon differs from the other 2 because it has 2 motors. It has a 1600 watt suction motor, but it also has a separate motor, a direct drive motor that powers the agitator. So I'm going to use the Panasonic icon on its full setting, its maximum speed, because this one has variable speed. It's got three speed settings, so I'm going to use it on maximum, with obviously the beta bar rotating. I'm expecting this to do better than the other two, but I don't know. Let's see. Well, yes, it's one. As I thought it might. I don't know if the camera picked up on this, but I did notice quite a bit of agitation. The Oreck didn't seem to have very much agitation at all. I didn't notice any either, really, on the Electrolux, but I could see the particles either side of the cleaner head of this Panasonic vibrating. So I knew the result before I did this test. Well, I thought I did, and well, I proved myself correct. It's not perfect, you know, it's not 100%. There's a few bits here that it hasn't picked up. And at this side, that's where there's no brush. I mean, there is a bit, let me just check. I think, yes, there is a belt guard, but that's, I thought this was direct drive, but anyway, I'm not sure if it's a belt guard, but there is an area where there's no brush at this side, which explains why it's left those bits. But the rest of it, I'm not saying it's 100% clean, but it's certainly done a better job than the Oreck and the Electrolux. Okay, so like my Hetty contest, whichever vacuum cleaner comes out on top gets to gobble up all the dirt. So I'm going to remove the rest of this using the Panasonic icon. So there you have it, folks. The Panasonic icon has done a fantastic job. It's a great vacuum. It's a shame Panasonic don't make a machine like this anymore. Possibly in the USA you might be able to get a similar Kenmore one, but the secret in this, I think, is the direct drive agitator. The fact it's so big and it runs slower than normal, it just picks everything up. I'm absolutely amazed by this vacuum. It's an older machine, but I really like it. And I'm going to have to change the bag, I think, because it's chock-a-block. But I'm going to put a new bag, and I think I'll use this for a while, because it's nice to be acquainted with an old friend from time to time, isn't it? And this Panasonic, she's a bit creaky, makes some funny noises when she's turned off, but as you can see from this demo, she did a very good job of picking up all that dirt. Now, I've got quite a lot of dusting to do, I'm afraid, because when I threw that box of dirt on my carpet, I've got quite a big dust cloud, so I think I might have to turn on my air purifier and get an appropriate dusting attachment out and dust all my knickknacks. Thanks for watching. Another day, another dollar, as they say. Another day closer to Christmas. Tune in tomorrow for another exciting Advent video. I'll see you then. Bye for now.